Welcome on back into the boxing rehab for us junkies, better known as the Double RT Boxing Show. I am your host, Mr. A, and we are talking about Rashidi Speed Ellis defeating Eddie Gomez in their rematch. Went the distance, pure domination. The speed was just too much for him. Speedy looked good. He looks good. He the footwork he turns them, doubles up on the jab, hooks. But but is he looking that good, or just Eddie Gomez freezing up looking for one punch? When he started looking for the body, it was nice. He looked a little successful. I've seen Speedy Ellis fight a few times. He looks dominant in all his fights. It needs to Golden Boy. Like I said, it's not really much to talk about that fight. He dominated Eddie Gomez just like he knocked his ass out in the first fight. The speed, blind him with the jab, coming with that strong, fast right. Happened this whole fight. He didn't stun him or nothing, but he was never at a threat. Now, what I do, you figure, looking at his past fights, we can, like I said, for those who has tuned in for the first time to the Double RT Boxing Show, what I'm about to do, I go back 3 years, and the reason why I do that is because when I do my pound for pound talking and ranking, how I do it is I don't go by resume. I don't, I go by 3 years. That 3 years, that's 6 fights, a minimum. Some people that's three, but I usually go by 3 years. That's why I rank if you're pound for pound. Now, that's what we do on the Double RT Boxing Show. So, in talking about Rashidi Ellis, because I said the fight was nothing. It was just complete domination, one sided. Gomez wasn't letting his hands go. Talked a lot of talk, and you can kind of tell when damn, what's that lady's name? The Golden Boy. Damn, I forgot the pretty lady name. The older pretty Spanish lady. Um, when she was interviewing him, he the answers he was giving her was just generic. It didn't even seem confident. He was trying to give a generic and give the right answer, but it came off so generic, not even confident. So I'm like, this was gonna get his ass whooped. It just Now, like I said, we're gonna go back to Rashidi Ellis 3 year track. Go back to 2016. Marco Antonio Lopez 25-8. Luis Hernandez 13-1. Eddie Gomez, he knocked his ass out. John Carl Sosa from Puerto Rico. Like I said, the reason why I'm doing this, what is Golden Boy giving this guy? After that, he fought a Colombian, the guy down in Colombia. So he went from Marco Antonio Lopez 25-8, and Eddie Gomez, Carl Sosa, John Carl Sosa, Fidel Montero Munez knocked him out in 2018, 38-16. Where is he from? Colombia. That's the Colombian guy. All right. And then after that, he fights a guy who's 25-3-2, Albert Mosquera from Panama. So he fights a Puerto Rican, a Colombian, a Panamanian. And then he fights Saul Corral, the guy. I believe Victor Ortiz beat him up on his comeback, or was that a different? So yeah, when Victor Ortiz made his comeback. So what I'm trying to say here, Golden Boy is not doing anything to challenge Rashidi Ellis. He's 21-0. And then, like I said, after Saul, now he had that shoulder injury, and that's why he had that a year layoff, no surgery, just rest and rehab. I could sworn he was at least at the bottom of the rankings. I could sworn his name was. Then he came back and beat Eddie Gomez again. Now, actually, on the Double RT Boxing Show, I have a little segment called the Fight Maker. You know, 3 fights I would like to see someone fight in the future. I did one on Jamal Charlo. I did one on. Fuck, who else did I do it on? But I forgot. But I was gonna do one on uh, him because I like Rashidi style. He looks good, but then again we go over his resume. Who the fuck is he fighting? Of course he's gonna look good. And then the odds. Do you really think Golden Boy is gonna match him up with a stable? We just saw the resume they're giving him, and like I'm a boxing fan just like you. I created this show 2 years ago, and I came across and I learned when you want to build the fighters up, you go to Central America. You start getting the Panamanians, you get the Nicaraguans, you get the Colombians, the Venezuelans. You know, you get those people. Build up your fighter's resume, and basically, if you keep fighting them, your fighter's gonna be shit. You know, you make them look good, but overall, and that's where I think Rashidi Ellis might go. Like, if they're not gonna test him, give him a shot, it ain't gonna be nothing. It's not gonna be nothing at all for that guy. So, and you know, most likely, Golden Boy is gonna keep it an in-house fight. So we look at Golden Boy's welterweights. You know, where can they? Just on their site, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 welterweights. They got 9 welterweights, including him, so 8. And he just beat Eddie Gomez, fought him twice, so they got 7 opponents to choose from. Now we'll go, and it's out of 7 welterweights Golden Boy could throw at him. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 and 5 of them are undefeated. So then obviously they're not letting their welterweights fight. They know they got a low stable, so they're trying to build the records by throwing them the Central Americans. So you got Fernand Caraban. He looks familiar. I think I might have seen it. Lucky Boy. Lucky Boy sounds a little familiar. But they got the Irish boy, the silencer. Aaron McKinney. I like him. I like Aaron McKinney. Antonio Orozco. The Relentless. Rashidi Ellis. Eddie Gomez. Fernando Colbert. Aaron McKinney. Antonio Orozco. Alex Roca. 14-0. 9 knockouts. Will they let Rashidi Ellis and Alex Roca go at it? Is that something that's too tempting? Then they got the Golden Champion, WBA Golden Champion, Virgil Ortiz Jr. Do you think they will fuck up one of their guys? Because right now that's their hot welterweight, Virgil Ortiz. Will they throw their 2 hottest together? But I'm looking at, then you got Blair Cobbs, who's obviously they're trying to build him up. They're trying to really build him up. Tries hard speaking, trying to sell the fights. He's a little raw and ruthless, so that'll be interesting. But I'm guessing if they're gonna give one fight maybe to boost Rashidi Ellis next and soon, they might dig old Saddam Ali, dust the dirt off him. Like I said, these are their welterweights. Now I'll read them all 9 that they have. Saddam Ali, Blair Cobbs, Rashidi Ellis, Eddie Gomez, Fernando Caraban, Aaron McKinney, who's like 19, 18 years old, Antonio Orozco, Virgil Ortiz, Alex Roca. 9 and 5 of them are undefeated. So they're not letting each other fight. They're building each other up. And the ones that did fight each other, Antonio Orozco and Virgil Ortiz, that were their 2 best ones. So they're okay, one of them is going to get these belts and we're going to ride with this guy. Virgil Ortiz took it. Alex Roca, they're building up nice. Aaron McKinney, they're really selling him, you know. But like I said, he's like 19. Why rush him? It just it looks like Rashidi Ellis might get stuck in and not improve because the fights they're giving him ain't testing him. I just uh, I feel sorry for Rashidi Ellis unless he somehow Golden Boy. Like I said, he's not in the rankings because of that year off recovering his shoulder. So he ain't gonna fight no one in the top 15. I seriously doubt it. Unless there's some. Let's look at the top 15. Let's look at it. Let's look at the welterweights. Like I said, for Rashidi Ellis, listen, I know this might be a long segment, but hey, we're talking boxing. The Ready talk boxing. That's what we do. You know, boxing junkies. If you like boxing talk, then thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your time and support. Welterweights. We'll just go from the 15 to 11. Since he's not in there at all, you figure that's who he's gonna have to crack through one of those fighters. WBO, Jared Enos, Luther Clay, I never heard of. Freddie Kawit, David Anavesian. He ain't gonna fight the European champion. David's not gonna fight him. Mikey Garcia. He ain't gonna fight. IBF, Jared Enos, Michaela Fox, Ivan Gulab. That might be interesting. Ivan Gulab and Rashidi Ellis. I like that fight. I like that fight a lot. Sebastian Formella, I don't know. Michaela Fox, Harold Caradon, Custo Clayton. Now, I know Golden Boy signed some Canadians. They signed Stephen Butler. They signed Yevis. He's a Golden champion. And I thought they signed a third one. I thought they signed 3 Canadians. Did they sign Custo Clayton? But that'd be a nice little brawl. Derek Waves and Josh Kelly. WBC number 15, Josh Kelly, Ray Robinson, Carol Relic, Jamal Unchango James, and Maurice Hooker. So, do you really see Rashid Ellis fighting any one of those the bottom 5? I really don't. Like I said, and if they are going to throw him a name, maybe a Gulip, a Derek Chivas, they might. Like I said, I don't know who he is, but they might somehow Golden Boy. The name of Golden Boy might get that promotion. I have no idea who he's with. Carol Relic, that's a name. So, like I said, I just don't. I don't see how they're gonna get a test fight for Rashid Ellis. He's gonna be stuck in that limbo land and not have anything to fall back. So when he gets that big fight, he might just have to rely on never being in that moment before. And like I said, I really don't see Golden Boy throwing him against Virgil Ortiz and ruining their 2 hot welterweights. I don't see them making that business decision. Leave a comment down below. If you're not subscribed, keep watching, stay tuned in, and when you're interested and you're entertained, subscribe then. Follow me on Twitter at RRTB Show, at RRTB Show. Thank you for your time and support. This is the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing. Thank you.